Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to share with you a MAC order that I placed last week or so. I didn't really need anything, do we ever, right? But it was my birthday at the end of November and I thought I would just treat myself to some stuff that has been in my cart, my MAC online cart for a long time. So I thought I would just go ahead and pull the trigger on those items. So yes, that's what we're doing today. And I've actually had the opportunity to try pretty much everything that I ordered, so I can give you like my little thoughts. I have a couple fails, kind of fails, one major fail and another one that I'm just not sure of that might be going back. So let's go ahead and start with one of those. First have the MAC Studio Water SPF 30 foundation. This, my shade is NC15. This is like a little, it's a droplet like that, and it's very, very thin and very, very liquidy. So it is supposed to be like sheer coverage, which it really is sheer coverage. Sheer, maybe sheer medium buildable, but very, very sheer to keep it real with you. Very liquidy. Even to get a sheer coverage on it, I had to build up like 3 layers. And I just don't got time for that. So this one might be going back. I know it was sheer coverage when I ordered it, but to even get sheer coverage, I found that I had, like I said, I had to build it up like 3 layers. So it's just a little bit too high maintenance for me. It was really beautiful though, and it did last a really long time on the skin. It's supposed to be an all day long wear formula, and I did find that to be true, but like I said, just it's not worth it. If I'm gonna put on a product, like spend the time to put on a product, I want it to be at least like sheer medium buildable coverage, like with ease. The next item definitely is going back because it was a big fat fail in my book. It's a mascara and it's the Studio Sculpt Lash, and I just thought this would be so great for volume. It looks like a perfect kind of brush that I really enjoy, like a small, it actually doesn't have bristles on one side but only has like 2 rows of bristles on the other side. This was such a disaster to use. Not only that, but it just was such a natural, like, really stupid. Do you like my descriptions today? It was just really dumb because it hardly gave any volume. It didn't give hardly any volume. It was such a natural looking mascara. Studio Sculpt Lash. To me, that's supposed to be volumizing. Anyway, not only did it not give any volume or anything like that, but holy moly, what a disaster. The brush kind of tickled my eye, like as I was putting it on, and I actually like blinked after I was putting on the mascara because it was tickling my eye, because it was just like a weird, it's like a weird rubberized, hard, just uncomfortable wand or brush. So I blinked down and it got all over. So all over the under eye after I had already done my makeup, right? My concealer and foundation or whatever. So you know the trick is to just let it dry and then flick it off really easily with a Q-tip. No. This stuff was like a gel crusted, just caked on, and it would not come off. I had to get out. I first tried to use an eye cream and then use that as a makeup remover, but that didn't even work. So I had to like really scrub my under eye area, which is not good. It was just a huge disaster. I don't recommend this, and I'm gonna try to send that back. I'm pretty sure I can send this stuff back without any problems. Okay, now that we started out the video with a couple of negatives, so let's go ahead and get into some products that I'm excited about and that I really do enjoy. So the first one is a blush. It's a mineralized blush in the color called Just a Wisp, and I have this on today. It's just such a beautiful, I'm also wearing Mineralized Skinfinish in Lightscapade as a highlight. Not that I needed a highlight with this because this blush is so glowy. So just like this gives you such a healthy, luminous look. It's a really light baby pink color, but the sheen on it is so beautiful. I think this blush is a definite must-have for anybody with fair skin who just wants to kind of liven up their complexion, especially in the winter time when, you know, we need all the color and all the help we can get. It just gives such a beautiful, like, porcelain doll look to the skin, and I love that. I'm not a fan of the new packaging, and now I'm kind of sad because all my other mineralized blushes have a different package, and this one is gonna feel left out because it's a different package because I have all the older packaging. So what that means is I might have to buy Friends for this one. Another product that I love and I'm so excited to have is the MAC, obviously it's MAC Pro Longwear Powder Pressed. So this is in the shade Light Plus, and I've used the color, I think it was Medium Plus when I was self-tan in the summertime, and I just loved it. It's such a beautiful powder and it lasts such a long time. Like you can put this on over like any foundation and it really just prolongs the wear of anything. I think it's about medium coverage and it's pretty smooth. I just dust this on like with a fluffy brush. Like I don't pack it on or anything. I don't use it as a powder foundation. I just use it more as a setting foundation or like a touch up. It does come with a sponge and it's just a really nice, super long wear powder press foundation with about sheer medium coverage. You could build it up, but like I said, I just wear it as sheer medium coverage for a setting powder. It doesn't break down or cake up and it's just a really great powder. So I'm excited to have that in my pale shade. Next I have two brushes. And I believe these are newer brushes, at least they were new to me when I was shopping on the MAC website. So I have the 247 brush, which is like a flat shader brush. I believe this is synthetic bristles and it is black bristles. And this, I did bring over my 242 brush, which is my like favorite shader brush ever, to show you the comparison. So you can see the 247, is that 247, the black bristled one, is just a little bit bigger and a little bit longer, and then kind of the same on the side, but just a little bit bigger to scale all around. I love this shape of brush for going in and touching up eyeshadow color. You know how, well, if you're disaster prone to mascara like myself and very challenged, you put on your eyeshadow, your eyes look bomb, right? And you go in with mascara and you glob it all over your eye, or you happen to sneeze while your mascara is wet and it gets all over like the lid, and then you have to take it off with a Q-tip and then you have to reapply your mascara or your eyeshadow. Ugh, you know what I'm saying? So this is like this perfect size to kind of go in and lay it right down on the lid and really pack that color on to intensify the eyeshadow after it's kind of, you know, worn off without having a ton of fallout or getting it too much in the crease. It's just a perfect brush to kind of touch up eyeshadow. Yeah. That's my story. I see myself getting a ton of use out of this. I think this would also be a really great like concealer brush, or like concealer brush for around the lips if you're going to touch up like a liquid lipstick or something like that. And then the other brush, I'm really not sure what I think about it yet. I don't know. It's the 137. It looks like this, and I think mine will bloom a little bit more, so it'll be like a little bit more like puffy. I thought I would like this for highlight, but it's a little too big for highlight, and when you put it in the pan, it doesn't really pick up a nice precise amount. You really have to scrub it in there. I think this would be really great. What I am going to try it for is super duper pigmented blush, so you can just get like a nice thin or light-handed application. You don't look clown-like. So we'll have to see. It was just a little bit bigger than what I thought. I thought I would get this and use it for highlight, but like I said, it's just a little bit too big. So I will use it for pigmented blushes. Like I had in mind to use with the Tarte In-Stain blushes, because those are so beautiful, but they are crazy pigmented. You just need the tiniest little bit. So I will let you guys know what I think about that. And then I was so excited to order 2 more of the Pro Longwear lip liners. These are some of my favorite formulas of lip liners. I like the original or the regular pencil, but the Pro Longwears just go on. They're so much more creamy, and they just stay and almost like stain your lips, and they're just so good. And I don't know when, but they apparently, since I shopped last, they came out with a couple more colors. So I ordered 2. I got Posy Perfect, and this one is basically like a peachy pink nude, which you just can't have too many of those, I don't think. I'm kind of still on the search for my holy grail ride or die like nude pinky peach lip liner that goes with like any nude lips, and I just don't think I've found it yet. So this one will probably be in the race or in the running for that, because it looks really beautiful. And then the other one is called In Control, which is more of a like a mauve with a little bit of brown, just like a rosy mauve color, like a perfect one that I probably already have 1,000 of those that are the same color, but oh well. And then next I got one of the lip glosses, the Huggable Glass, and I got the shade Embrace Me, which is a really baby, like a baby pink color. And I got it because I wanted to try the formula of these, and because the color reminded me of MAC lip gloss in Pink Fade, which I recently backed MAC for, and that was like one of my favorite lip glosses. It was just such a beautiful, like, I think that one was even a little bit more pastel than this one, although this one's very beautiful and pastel at the same time. This one is a little bit more warm, but so beautiful on fair skin, so pretty, like on pale skin. You can't go wrong with like a baby pink color on the lips. But the formula of this is nice. It's not sticky. I don't find it to be sticky at all. If you hate like the sticky MAC lip gloss or lip gloss formula, but you want to try one of their lip glosses, you might like this. I definitely recommend checking it out because I didn't find it to be sticky at all. All right, and then last I have 5 lipsticks to share with you. So a couple of these I backed to MAC when I was at the MAC Pro Store last, and then the other ones were actually from a previous order like months and months ago, and I just haven't hauled them yet, so I thought I would just share them with you today. So the first one is Whirl, and Whirl is a matte finish. If you're not familiar, Whirl used to be like a lip liner, and then they came out with the lipstick version, and it's just a brownish, kind of a brownish color. A little bit of a rosy brown. The next one is Velvet Teddy, which everybody always loves and talks about, and I've never had it. So that one is still like a brownie color, but to me it's almost like a peachy brown, definitely lighter than Whirl. And then I have Men Love Mystery, which is a beautiful purpley fuchsia color. It's not as purple like Barney Royal Purple compared to MAC Heroine, if you're familiar with that. This one has a little bit more pink like fuchsia in it, and I love that color so much. I actually kind of want to take this lipstick off and put on that one. I think that'd be really pretty. And then I got Syrup, which is a classic color. This one is a luster finish. Oh, I didn't tell you the finishes on those. I actually think those first 3 that I showed you, Whirl, Velvet Teddy, and then Love Mystery, are all matte finishes. And then Syrup is a luster. Is that right? Yep. And it's just a rosy, pinky mauve color. Perfect purse color every day. Just throw it on. You don't need a lip liner. You don't even really need a mirror. And then the other one that I was a repurchase, or I backed to MAC for, is Cream Cup, which is a classic. I had my OG, my original Cream Cup for so long, and I just was too grossed out to use it anymore, so I just got a new one. And we all know Cream Cup's just like the perfect warm, warm, everyday type pink color. And it is a cream sheen finish, so really creamy and a little bit glossy on the lips, very comfortable to wear. I'm very excited to have my new Soldiers in my collection because it's kind of a small collection these days for lipstick, for MAC lipsticks. Anyway, guys, that's everything. I'm pretty sure. Don't think I missed anything. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you guys have like a MAC wish list, what's on your wish list, so I can check those items out. I've been a little bit tempted by some of the holiday stuff that comes out from MAC. I get emails, I swear, like every day from them, which I should probably unsubscribe to because they're just enabling emails. It makes me go and look on the site, which leads to placing an order like this happened. But I'm counting this as like a birthday gift from me to me, which is the best kind. But yeah, anyway, guys, like I said, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for hanging out and watching today. Have a great day. I'll see you guys in my next video.